Soul, ItsSimothee, aka Timothy Sims, and welcome to Townie, Get a Life, and we mean that in the best way possible. In this series, I will take one of my favorite Sims 4 generated townies and give them a makeover, tweak some traits, then move them into their very own residential rental and give them a life. In this episode, it's Finley Baggett. We first met Finley in my Let's Play scenario series where they waited on our table here at Chez Soul in Brindleton Bay. We chatted him up and became friends. So without further ado, let's jump into Cass. And we are in Cass and we're going to learn more about Finley Baggett. He is a neighborhood confidant, which is fantastic because we are moving him into our Desert Bloom apartments in Oasis Springs. So I kind of like that idea that he's just going to meet and know as many neighbors as possible. He is gregarious, he is an art lover, outgoing, perfect, and active. His preferences: he likes the painting, enjoys retro music, he dislikes the color black, which I'm not buying because this is an outfit he came with. So he came with a black and gray sweater, so I'm gonna change that. His turn-ons are yellow, gray, and orange clothes, turquoise and green hair, family motivated, academic, health and sports, and broke. Okay, he thinks broke is a turn on. He wants to be a sugar daddy, perhaps. Turns off: affection, artsy, arts and crafts, and green clothes. So I find fault in that. If he's an art lover, one would think he enjoys artsy and arts and crafts. Like maybe he loves art, but he just doesn't love the artist? I don't know. I'm not buying that, so we're going to change some things. Since Finley came in a black and gray shirt, he clearly likes the color black, so we're changing that. We're saying gray and we're saying blue. Now under way of life, under arts and crafts, this is arts and crafts. Sims with this turn on are attracted to Sims with these skills: painting, photography, and writing. Okay, he's an art lover. He's gonna love the artist too. Now, we're gonna say he likes artsy characteristics because if he likes broke, if broke is a turn off for him, most artists are broke, Finley. So you're gonna enjoy artsy Sims. Now, we of course love looking at the walk. Oh, he's a bouncy walker as well. Okay, bouncy walker. We're down with that. We try not to change walks or preferences when it comes to more details. So gender, masculine. He has all the masculine traits. Now, sexual orientation. This Sim is exploring romantically, and they like the woohoo with anyone possible. Okay, we're gonna leave that. And boundaries, of course, they're all yes, but they can change. Speaking of changes, let's take a look at Finley's fashions that the game generated for him. This is Finley's everyday. Now, since he's moving to Oasis Springs, maybe something more fitting than long sleeves and pants, even though I like long sleeves and pants. This is Finley's formal wear, which is nice. Maybe we give him, maybe some black shoes, and maybe we do something different with his hair. This is Finley's athletic wear. Again, Sims never have socks when they get generated, and these pants get generated a lot. There's going to be some change, especially that he likes orange. This is his sleepwear. I'm totally okay with this. I'm not, I'm not opposed to just keeping it. Now, this is his generated party wear, which is totally fine. However, this is the first time that Finley has glasses and a hearing aid. It's one thing that drives me crazy about The Sims 4 and their medical wear. It should be something that is not just an accessory. It's a way of life. So I wish that it just wouldn't randomly give him a hearing aid. But, I kind of like the outfit, so it might be a keeper. Maybe not those shoes. And this is Finley's swimwear, and I'm okay with it. And this is hot weather wear. It's not bad, but maybe some different shorts. Maybe, I don't know. I do love a deck shoe, so I don't know. We don't know Finley just yet. This is Finley's cold weather wear. I don't mind it. Maybe it looks exactly like his everyday, but maybe we put that everyday shirt that he was wearing, the long sleeve, black gray stripe, also as winter wear. And we gave Finley just a little bit of a makeover tweak. We gave him more like a pulled up shirt. I love a Henley, so we gave him a Henley, gave him these cut off, kind of raggedy looking shorts from Island Living, and these brown buckle shoes, which I just think are adorable. And he looks good in those cut off. And he's artsy, so maybe he'll do some painting. Now for Finley's formal, we gave him a black shoe just because it goes better with his outfit. And for formal, we took that ponytail out, kind of poofed it up a little bit. He wants to look his best during formal outings. Looking good, Finley. And for athletic wear, we gave Finley more of an athletic attire, something that I think, he probably wants to look good in. Of course, orange is a turn-on for him, so, maybe he likes orange too. We gave him some socks and some cute little trainers. Now, for sleepwear, we kept it exactly the way he came, but we just took his hair out of the ponytail. I feel like that's a lot more hair than that the ponytail gave us. But, I wish they would give us hairs that were pulled up and then the equivalent down. Now, for party wear, we kept it. We just changed the shoes to more of a brown, and of course we took out those medical wearables that the game likes to make into accessories. Swimwear, Finley, we kept it the same. It's not bad. For hot weather, we kept that t-shirt. We just put him in the same everyday cutoff jeans and those brown buckle sandals. Now for cold weather, we just took that everyday long sleeve black gray striped shirt and just made it part of his winter wear. Now, since we met Finley in Brindleton Bay, I feel like that's where he's from. And so now he's going to go to Oasis Springs because maybe his parents sold the house and moved him out and they're traveling the world. But I feel like Finley, since Brindleton Bay is part of cats and dogs, that Finley has a cat. Add pet. We're going to make a cat. Adorable. It is American wire hair. Looking adorable. They come with gluten, but we are going to randomize traits. They are mischievous, friendly, and free spirit. Now, what is your name? When I think of free spirit, I for some reason always think of witches. Maybe you're a Sabrina the teenage witch. Maybe you're a Joan, a Melissa. You're a Joan. I'm going to name her Joan. Now it's time to move Finley and Joan into their residential rental. We are moving them into our Desert Bloom apartments. I know residential rentals may be problematic, but so far it's okay for us. But, we're on the lookout, and it'd be kind of fun to see in real time if it, puts out on us. So we are going to move into 6 Desert Bloom. Yikes, and it's 66 simoleons per day. Let's move Finley and Joan. We're moving him in furnished because it does have bathroom and kitchen fixturing, so he doesn't have to purchase those. And then he's left with 3,192 simoleons. All right, Finley and Joan, get a life. And this is Finley and Joan's studio apartment. It's kind of super small. Of course, it looks like my real studio apartment. It's just a living space, a kitchen, a bathroom, staging area, if you will. So let's jump into Build Buy. We are back from Build Buy, and we spent some of Finley's simoleons. He's down to 549. Now, the bathroom, we just did the basics, nothing too wild. Now, the kitchen, though. It's a cute little kitchen, of course, and we put some clutter items on the counter. From my experience, the Sims do kind of struggle to prep meals and serve meals, so hopefully he's probably going to use the bathroom counters to serve and prep meals, probably. Our aesthetic for Finley is going to be Brindleton Bay, aka Cats and Dogs, so we kind of went to the Cat and Dogs catalog. That is from Cat and Dogs. Of course, the cute little lighthouse, maybe some memories of Brindleton Bay. Awesome. Finley and Joan became good friends. Cute and adorable. Let's hug Joan. Now, these photos on the wall, we're kind of getting inspired by them a little bit. We're thinking, because he's turned on his family oriented, and so this picture here kind of looks like him, or maybe that's his dad, and it looks like it's self-portrait. So in this episode, we are going to get Finley into making some art. He is going to definitely do some painting and make some simoleons via painting because he is an art lover. And we have Finley's cute living room. We'll have him sit. You're no longer a waiter, Finley. You can sit down for once. Of course, some plans to make it cute and homey. And then this bedroom is also very cute. This is from Cats and Dogs. That is such a cute bed. I like that. And then some embroidery on the wall. Embroidery on the wall. Maybe that's from his mom or his grandma. It's inspiring, of course. And some cute little base game items. And we have an easel and the litter box out here. We're going to do some play testing. Can we do some classic painting? Oh, the coffee table's in the way. But I think before he could go out there... See, now he can go out there. Okay, can he paint? How about we paint, Finley? Playful painting? Oh, I was afraid this was going to be in the way, so let's jump back into build by. We'll get rid of that tire planter. All right. 48 more simoleons to your pal, so that's nice. We'll get him into painting. Let's do a classic painting. Let's just spend 50 simoleons. Nice. I was afraid things were a little crowded in that living space. But now in this episode, Finley is going to get a life, and that life is the life of a painter. We also have in his inventory the street gallery, which comes with city living. And so our goal is to get him maybe like 5 paintings. We'll put some 5 paintings in his inventory, and then we will get him off to selling his art on the street gallery somewhere here in Oasis Springs. Oh, darn it. It looks like Joan is scratching. Can we give her a lecture? Lecture about scratching? Alright, let's stop that. Like Joan. Come on, Joan. All the pets are the same. They always scratch. And then we'll get him resume the painting. That's right, Joan. No scratching. Awesome. It looks like Finley is done with that, so we could sell to collector, but we're gonna put it in his inventory. And then we'll get you back to painting, Finley. Let's do a figure painting for 100 simoleons. Oh, darn. Everything does not seem to be going Finley's way. Well, that's okay. So he has that fear. That's one of my least favorite fears. But we're going to believe that Finley retired from waiting. So, of course, we know him as a waiter. We think that Finley But unfortunately, he's not going to get any pension money because there is no way for him to retire from being a waiter because the waiter is an NBC job. And the culinary career, I thought, well, we could put him in the culinary career, get him into the waiter career and retire him. But there is no waiter career in the culinary career. So he is just going to make simoleons off his art. And that is quite the art. Awesome, he's done with that already? Wow, he is just cooking along. Let's put that in your inventory. I don't know how I feel about that one. That looks kind of awful. Let's do another playful one for 100 simoleons. Nice. Finley is reached painting level 2. Finley can now discuss color theory with other Sims. Fantastic. And one of our goals, we can't wait for him to start painting landscape. Look at that landscape. That would be so cute for him to paint. All right, well, he is done with that. So put in inventory. And then how are your needs? Oh, not his skills, not his relationships. His needs are great. All right, Finley, let's do a classic painting, and let's do a large classic painting. Awesome. Finley is done with another painting. Let's just admire it for a second. Of course, it's very Cats and Dogs, Brindleton Bay. And then we will put that in his inventory. And all of his needs are really good. That's crazy to me. Okay. And another thing, we needed to play test. I put the cat dish close to the fridge. Not too sure if he could fill that. Awesome. Perfect. And then while we're here, we'll just get Finley a snack. We'll do some chips. Just to make sure he can open that with that cat dish there. He can. Awesome. And then his needs are still great, so I think we'll get him back into painting after his chips. And Finley is back. He's going to do some classic medium painting. He, of course, is artistic expression. Beautifully decorated apartment. Thank you very much. Clean air. He loves the clean air. Loves painting. Pretty tasty food. And emotionally mindful. From being emotionally mindful, finding emotional control is a journey. Excellent. That's right. Awesome. Finley is now level 3. Finley can create... Ooh, that went quickly. Finley can now create low-skill pop art. Okay. Alright, Finley. Okay, let's contemplate. Oh, I wanted to see what contemplating does. Oh, nothing. He's just contemplating more Brindleton Bay art. I wonder if it's because he has a cat. If he has pets, does he paint more pets? I don't know. Alright, Finley, I think you've contemplated enough. Let's put it in your inventory because we are going to sell it. And then his needs are surprisingly good. I'm so confused by that. But let's just keep painting. Why not? Paint from reference? How exciting. We'll do that in the morning so he can get a good view of Oasis Springs. But let's do some pop art painting. Let's do a small pop art. Oh, now his bladder's going off. Perfect. And of course, I like to guess what he's painting. It's like, is that a pig, a cow in a car? No driving car, pig. I was gonna say no driving car, no driving cow. Or is that a seatbelt? I don't know. And then after this, we will get him off to the bladder. He is painting such fast. Oh, we need to also clean out that litter box. So we'll take care of his bladder, and then we will take care of Jones' ex-bladder. And let's put that in inventory. Oh, we'll just get you the bladder, my friend. And then clean litter box. Now, Finley's still in the green with energy, so we are just gonna do another... Looks like he's painting that same painting again. That's alright. You could paint it twice. Maybe that makes you a good artist. And then hopefully his knees go down and we can get him off to Zed. But if not, we'll get him to watch the cooking channel so that way he can get a cooking skill. Because looking at his skills, he is only cooking 1 and painting 3. So maybe he just has a lot of energy. He's happy moving into a new place. Excited about his new life that he's going to live. Making simoleons off painting. Oh, he's done already? Okay, let's put that in his inventory. And we will watch the cooking channel until his needs get in the reds. And we have Finley here at the Futures Past Museum. Maybe it's New Artist Tuesday. So we are gonna view inventory and then we will drag the art into the inventory. It's kind of like the Home Chef Hustle item. And then we are gonna stock the table. Oh, wow, nice. Those are all over the place. Perfect. And then let's do tend the table. Now, of course, it'd be fantastic if we can get Finley to 1,000 simoleons. And then we will... Oh, are we tending the table? We are. Oh, let's mark up prices to 25%. And then I'm going to close out the chatting really quickly. But he is the neighborhood confidant. So it'd be nice if he kind of did achieve some of those along the way, but we're just going to focus on his art. And I can't do a sales pitch? Interesting. I thought we could do a sales pitch. Nope, no sales pitch. Oh, start yard sale. Oh, darn it. Okay, perfect. Yard sale. And then we can do a sales pitch. Come on, Angela Pleasant. Sales pitch, everybody. Bjorn, you got money, don't you? He's from Brindleton Bay. Maybe we know each other. Mila, do you like the art? Sales pitch. Johnny. Nice, he made 166 simoleons. Thank you, Johnny. Awesome, he reached level 2 charisma. That's nice. Okay, made 142 simoleons. Nice. Awesome. Brittany bought one for 142. Thank you. And oh, perfect. 172 simoleons. Thank you, Ezra. Perfect. We have 2 paintings left and 2 possible customers. Come on, fellas. We know you can do it. And we only have about a few minutes left. Awesome. 62 simoleons. We'll take it. Oh, our cute little cat and dog one. Well, that's all right. It looks like the sale is over. So let's clear the table. But how is his needs? I'm concerned why his needs are just not going down. That's so fascinating to me. Alright, well, let's put this on. Let's try to see if we can sell it. Alright, and we're going to mark this one up. Let's 10 table. And then mark up prices. We are going to mark that up 100%. And then start the sale. Just see if we can sell it. Give a sales pitch to everyone possible. Oh, 370 simoleons. Thank you, Darren. Well, on that note, we are going to end that sale. Yes, end it early. Put that back in Finley's inventory and get him home. And we have Finley back home. We took care of his hunger with a 3 simoleon garden salad, and now he spent 50 more simoleons to do a paint by reference because it is a lovely evening here in Oasis Springs. Now, Finley had a great day selling art. In total, he made 1,054 simoleons, which is fantastic. And my friend Finley, I'm gonna say that was the goal, was to get you to make 1,000 simoleons. And if he keeps going every day, he could make 1,000 simoleons every single day. So Finley, my friend, I think you got yourself a life. You are the life of a painter. And on that brush stroke, we are gonna brush ourselves out of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Tag.